Hi YouTube family, we are going to be addressing today the need to use Retin-A but not have your face peel off in the process. I think this is something that everybody is concerned about if they're ever considering really getting into Retin-A and wanting to start it. They hear all the horror stories about how you peel and it causes irritation and it hurts and the whole gamut of things. So I'm here to tell you the things that you can do to reduce irritation, to keep from peeling really bad, and be able to really not have Retin-A be that much of a problem for you as you start your journey with your anti-aging skincare with Retin-A. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe and be a part of our family. Please give this video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. That always does help me if everybody would do that. Take a second and do that. I do appreciate it very much. Okay, so getting into this, let's answer the question why this happens. Okay, the reason why you actually get peeling is because what it's doing, what Retin-A does is it goes down into the cellular level of your skin. It's actually the only thing that can penetrate that deeply, go down into that cellular level and produce collagen. Collagen is what makes our skin firm. It's what makes us not have wrinkles. It's what gives us beautiful smoothness to our skin. So what happens is these top layers of skin are old skin. And as our body produces collagen and it begins to plump up, it's going to push that old skin away, and you do need to slough it. So we are talking about needing to peel, but in this video, we're talking about a necessary peeling, or the pain and irritation that comes from extreme peeling. So the first thing I want to talk about is don't overuse Retin-A. What I mean by that is you can get so excited and want your skin to change so quickly that you just think, I'm going to do everything possible. I'm going to slather this on. I'm going to use it every day, twice a day. No, no, no. Retin-A is something you have to be in for the long haul, you guys. First of all, only use Retin-A a couple times a week to begin with. If you are having too much irritation, back off. And when I say that, I mean sometimes people are so sensitive, they have such sensitive skin that at the beginning they can only use it once a week, and that's okay. You can build up. Your skin will get used to it. Also, the strength. You don't want to go in with the highest strength possible, which is a 0.1 cream, and you don't want to go in with that as compared to the 0.025 that most people do start with, because what's going to happen is you're using way too strong of a product and your face isn't used to it. Number 3, don't slather it on. It's meant to be used in a very, very thin layer over your skin. A pea-sized amount does my whole entire face, and then I do another pea-sized amount down, clear down my décolleté on my chest. You want to remember that Retin-A is a very active skincare. So other active skincare that you might be using at the time, you might need to back off of. You never want to see these list of ingredients. Anything with alcohol, anything with alpha hydroxy acid, anything with salicylic acid, or anything with glycolic acid. All of those, except for the alcohol, are meant to really help exfoliate your skin and keep the dead skin off. But right now you might not be able to tolerate that. So look for words like anti-aging, brightening, anti-acne, or anti-blemish control. Any words like that should be a red flag to you to not pick up that product and not use that product while you're starting your Retin-A journey. You might be able to add those in later on. I do use a glycolic acid every single day, and once a week I use an AHA peel. So I've gotten to where I've really built up my tolerance to where I can handle some of those other skincare ingredients, whereas maybe you wouldn't be able to handle them when you're very first starting out. Another thing to watch out for is vitamin C in the beginning can really cause a lot of irritation if it's used alongside of Retin-A. So you might choose to use vitamin C in the morning and then your Retin-A at night. Another thing that Retin-A does is it might cause your skin to be photosensitive. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been on a drug that says don't go out in the sun while using this drug. That's a photosensitive drug that will make your skin burn more quickly. And that might be the case with Retin-A. It's not that it makes it burn per se, or it gives a burn. It just might make your skin more sensitive to the sunlight. So make sure you're always using your sunscreen. Another thing that is really important is making sure that your skin is dry. Now, there are no studies that say that you can't use it when your skin is wet, but with Retin-A, it can really travel if your skin is wet. And what I mean by that is, so you put it on your cheeks and you put it around your nose a little bit and then over your forehead. Well, what might happen is if your skin is very wet or even damp and moist, it can travel and kind of settle into anywhere you might have lines. So when I first had it, I had the experience of having super irritation right here in the corners and then right here in the corners of the fold of my nose right there. So you want to be really careful about making sure your skin is patted dry before you put that on. But here is the number one thing that I would suggest you do if you're experiencing any sort of peeling or irritation with Retin-A, and that is dilute it with your moisturizer. Try putting on your moisturizer first and then your Retin-A on top of that. Two things are gonna happen when you do that. It gives your skin a buffer. The moisturizer is gonna give your skin a buffer between the Retin-A and your skin, so it's not going to be as strong and it's not going to make your skin turn over so quickly. And then the other thing that it's going to do is it's also going to soothe your skin just a little bit before you do it. Now later on you might get to where you're putting your Retin-A on and then your moisturizer on top. But in the beginning, if you're finding any sort of irritation or extra peeling, go ahead and put your moisturizer underneath your Retin-A. That really does help. Here's another thing that I discovered very recently is that women that use a mineral foundation, a powder mineral foundation like Bare Minerals, that brush that they tell you to buff with, or any makeup brush in the buffing motion, can be a lot of exfoliation. I didn't realize this. It really can, kind of rough up your skin and make your skin extra sensitive, especially when you're using something like Retin-A. So be careful about, using that buffing motion. You might want to be just a little bit more gentle during that time, or you could do away with the brush altogether and use a beauty blender or a beauty sponge. Another thing that you don't want to do is over exfoliate at this time. This time is time for your skin to heal, and you really don't want to be roughing it up more. Okay, you're talking about all the things that we can do to prevent the peeling. What if I'm already peeling? What if I'm already at the point to where it's hurting and I'm peeling and I've got all of this mess going on with my face? What do? There are a lot of things that you can do to soothe your skin. First of all, I want you to check your tube. If your tube of Retin-A or tretinoin, this is my tretinoin and I get this off of the internet through Canada. If this is a gel and not a cream, that can really make a huge difference. Gels have a tendency to dry out your skin even more. I've always used a cream, but one time I did get a gel on accident with my order, and it was horrible. I felt just really, really super tight, dry skin, and I felt like my skin was really hurting too. So be real careful and look at that first. The second thing is there are products to soothe your skin, and one of those things can be aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel is so good for burns. This one is from Maskology. It's 99% pure aloe vera. I just recently discovered this and I just really have liked it for a lot of things. If I got a burn on the stove or from the curling iron or anything, I really enjoy this one because it is such pure aloe vera. And so that one is really good. Another thing that I would recommend, and this is the Dr. Jart Cicapair. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. It's Korean. So Cicapair Tiger Grass Cream. They do have the serum. Don't get the serum, get the cream. This cream is so soothing on the skin. I actually recently got a little bit too aggressive with my derma rolling and had my skin really irritated on my forehead. And I had to use this for a couple of nights instead of my moisturizer. And there was no burning. There was no sensation of it hurting, nothing like that. Now, if you are at the point where you have such bad peeling and it's still really irritated, this is probably what I would do. Take off all your makeup. Do something like this cream or this aloe vera gel and let it sit on your skin. put it on really, really thick and just let it sit there for a while, and then go in very, very gently with a washcloth and just very gently wipe it away and see if that doesn't help with your peeling. And then immediately follow up with the tiger grass cream or another very, very soothing ointment. You can even, if you're so burnt and it hurts so bad, you can even use like Preparation 8 or Desitin. And I know that sounds terrible, but the zinc oxide in there will soothe your skin and it will really, really help your skin. So if you need to use that overnight and you have it on your skin just to help your skin heal, then that might be what you need. The next few days after that, and when you can tolerate it, I would suggest something like squalane oil or argan oil to be able to help, you know, with the peeling and really help your skin just heal. So please don't give up on your Retin-A. I promise you, you will not be sorry if you continue to just push through that phase. Certain amount of peeling is a good thing because you know you're getting rid of your old dead skin that is on top. So you guys, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. If you've had this experience, how you overcame it, what you used that might have worked for you that I haven't talked about today. You never know, but that comment can really help somebody else. And it's a really great thing when a community comes together and they kind of brainstorm, and what works for somebody might not work for another person, but they might have a good idea that might work. So let's kick around some ideas. Please everyone give this video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I would appreciate that as well. And I hope that you're all having an amazing, wonderful day. I will see you guys in my very next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.